Oh, Kit, where do we even start?
I don't know.
Michael Jackson was a thief?
Which star basically slept with anyone?
And the Beatles, bad musicians.
All right, Scott, who is this man that is spilling all of these secrets?
Come on, tell us, Oprah.
Quincy Jones.
Right now on Access, Loose Lips, Quincy Jones.
Loose lips.
He has the answers to the questions that have been plaguing us for decades. And Scott, some we never knew existed.
I'll be honest with you, no one was safe in this one. In a new interview with Vulture magazine, Quincy, who made history in music with MJ as a co-producer for Thriller, even goes after Oprah for president. What does Oprah have to say?
What did you think of Quincy Jones' interview he did today? Did you hear anything that he was saying?
With Vulture?
Saying the Beatles were a terrible group.
Listen, Quincy is a friend of mine. You're not going to get me to say one thing. Quincy Jones discovered me for the color purple honey.
Yeah. Honey!
The color purple honey.
Okay, we know that is true, but he went on to say that she should not run for president because, quote, she doesn't have the chops for it.
Well, this is what Quincy said. He said, if you haven't been governor of a state or CEO of a company or a military general, you don't know how to lead people.
I know, but this is Oprah, people. She's the CEO of a company, her own one.
That is true. That is true. Now, he made it clear, though, he's not a fan of Trump. His daughter, on the other hand, Ivanka, well, he says they dated about 12 years ago, which means he would have been 72, Ivanka would have been 24. Quincy says that she had the most beautiful legs he'd ever seen in his life.
She does have very nice legs. They dated, does he mean they were at a party together? Like, what does that mean?
I figured the restaurant that he saw her in was called Dated.
Okay, another revelation from the article. He claims Michael Jackson was a thief, claiming he stole songs from all kinds of artists, even Donna Summer.
Listen, he even went after Michael's plastic surgery, saying, I used to kill him about the plastic surgery, man. He used to justify it and say it was because he had some disease.
Well, Quincy called him out on that. He claimed Michael had a problem with his looks because his dad told him he was ugly and abused him.
Which is actually really very sad. But Quincy didn't stop there.
No.
He also thinks the Beatles, worst musicians in the world. He said Paul was the worst bassist he ever heard. He also claims he knows who killed Kennedy.
Who? All right. Well, here's another doozy. He says his longtime friend Marlon Brando back in the day would hook up with anything,
Hey now.
even a mailbox, and then send it flowers. He claims that Brando slept with Marvin Gaye, Richard Pryor.
It's crazy.
Mind-blowing.
But what's crazier is that Richard Pryor's widow actually just confirmed that.
All right, well, the stories go on and on. It's time now to go to the source. David Marchese, the man who did the interview, joins us now from New York. He's contributing editor for Vulture and New York Magazine. David, at any point in the interview, did he ask you to stop or not print that, or hey, we got to not roll with that one?
No, I mean, the publicist was there at the beginning just to make introductions and then left, and everyone else left. He would have other people come in and out occasionally. He had I guess a housekeeper bring him snacks a couple times and drinks. I think he had a chocolate milkshake at one point.
Well, how long was this
interview? It was 75-minute? No, longer than that. Probably close to 2 hours. 2 hours in person.
That's when you just get in there.
Exactly, yeah. And no, there was really nothing that he would say. There was one instance where he was pretty clear that he didn't want to talk too much about.
Was that Cosby? Yeah. For you, was there one moment that was most outrageous as he's telling you a certain story where you're thinking, holy cow?
I think particularly in regards to the Ivanka stuff, I got the sense that maybe, I don't know the details, but maybe there's a little bit of embellishing going on, I definitely think he's met Ivanka and maybe had dinner with her.
And her legs are nice.
And her legs are nice. What about drinks, right?
Any
Sometimes
cocktails?
just to set the mood, you want like a little, like a little drink. Was there any alcohol or anything involved in your interview?
I don't think so. Certainly not on my part. I can't know for sure if there was anything in those chocolate milkshakes. I don't think so.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us. An excellent job with the interview and the reporting. We love the article.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Incredible.
Talk about a get, right? Now, he said that's the PG version. I want to hear the whole interview. I want to hear Quincy say those things. Right?
I want the chocolate milkshake. That's what I want.
True story.
So fun.
All right, well, Kit, guess what Tuesday is?
What is it?
The sports